Alright, so Game of Thrones Dragonfire just dropped. It's trending hard right now, and I'm already seeing the same questions everywhere in Discord servers, in Reddit threads, in the comments of every video that's gone up so far. And the questions are all basically the same thing: where do I start? What does this panel mean? And am I doing this right? Why did someone just attack me and take everything? So this video is the answer to all of that. This is the complete foundation, everything you actually need to know before you put serious time into this game. So my name is Asylum Commander. This channel is this playlist is fully dedicated to Dragonfire, and if this kind of content is what you are looking for, guides, strategy, tier list, rain breakdowns, subscribe right now because I am posting consistently and this series is going to go deep. Alright, let's get into it. First thing first, what kind of game is this? Because if you downloaded it thinking it was going to be an action RPG or a story driven single player experience, you need to recalibrate your expectations right now. That's not what this is. Game of Thrones Dragonfire is a 4x strategy game. 4x stands for explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. If you have ever played Rise of Kingdoms or Lords Mobile or the original Game of Thrones Conquest, this is in that family. Massive multiplayer, thousands of players on the same world map, really time strategy, base building, territory control. Now, here's what makes Dragonfire stand out from everything else in that genre. Two things. First, the IP. This is official HBO game. Set during the dance of the dragons, the Targaryen Civil War, 172 years before Daenerys. So we are talking about Rhaenyra Targaryen, Daemon Targaryen, Caxis, Syrax, all of it. So this is not a reskin. This is fully licensed, fully embedded in the House of Dragon story. Second, dragons are actually central to the gameplay, not just a cosmetic, not just a logo. Your dragon is a weapon, a progression system, and a long-term investment. And with 28 different dragons at launch, there's real strategic depth here. But here's the thing I want to understand from the jump. Your dragon is your greatest weapon, but alliances, strategy, and tactics are what actually decide who claims the Iron Throne. The game literally tells you that a player with a slightly weaker dragon who plays smarter, coordinates better, and understands the systems will beat a player who just has a powerful dragon but no clue what they are doing. Keep that in mind, it matters for everything I'm going to explain in this video. Okay, so this is the most important structural thing in the game, and that's so rain timer map overview. And it's the thing I see new players either not understand or completely ignore and then wonder why the endgame feels chaotic. So I'm going to explain it clearly right now. The game runs in seasons called reigns. Each reign is 8 weeks long. Think of it like a season of competitive game, or honestly think of it like season of House of the Dragon. A complete chapter with a beginning, a middle and the end. Here's what happens during the reign. Your faction, modern faction in a minute, is competing against other factions to control King's Landing by the time the reign ends. That's the ultimate objective. So, I mean, here's uh, the part that's really important. When the reign ends, the competitive map resets, new race, fresh start, but your permanent progress carries over. Your dragons keep their growth, your long-term upgrades stay, so there's a clear distinction between what's permanent and what's seasonal. Why does this matter for you right now as a new player? It matters because it means every decision you make should serve one of two purposes. Either it's building your permanent power, or your or it's serving the current ranged competitive objectives, and the games gives you tools to track both of those, which brings me to the three panels. All right, so I mean, if you open the game right now and you're not sure where to look at three things. 1 minute here. Yeah, here we go. This. So if you open the game, I mean, here you can see look at the three things, two things, campaign. So let's start with the campaign. The campaign panel is your long and medium term goals. So think of it as bigger strategic picture. This is where you'll find the campaign stage objectives, time limited missions that your faction needs to complete together. And when I say time limited, I mean it. These objectives are usually active for um, you know 49 days, and once that window closes, it's gone and you can't go back and do it. So the campaign panel requires you to actually look ahead before an objective goes live. You should already be talking to your alliance about what's coming and how you're going to approach it and what everyone needs to do to make it happen. The best players in this game are not just reaching, they are preparing. Now it's it's a quest here. The quest panel is your immediate to-do list. This is what the game is telling you to do right now today. And here's the thing, you should be following your quest consistently, not because the game is telling you to, but because quest designers build the most efficient progression paths into that list. If you're asking what should I be doing right now, open quest, it will tell you. Okay, so don't be confused. And it will reward you with the resources for doing it, so which you need for everything else. Now here we can see the events. So basically events work similarly to quest, but they also add a layer of time pressure and usually offer some of the best resource rewards in the game. Even highlight your most important immediate next step. Okay, so alongside quest, and they run on limited windows. So if an event is live, don't I mean sorry my bad, if the event is live, don't ignore it. Don't say it for later, get it done while it's active. Here's the simple mental model I want you to use. Campaign equals long game, quests and events equal right now. Check all three every time you log in. That habit alone will put you ahead of the majority of players. And also don't forget to claim whenever you complete some of the quests, you will get also complete one of the tasks of the event. So don't forget to claim it guys, because it gives a good rewards here. And to build, I mean to upgrade your dragon also, you will get a lot of things here. And never forget to log in daily, claim rewards. So now um talk about dragons, because this is what everyone actually wants to know about. You start the game bonded with your first dragon. That bond is the core of your identity in Westeros. You are a dragon rider, okay, and from day one your dragon is growing alongside you. You're not just building a base and training troops, you are raising a dragon that gets more powerful the more you invest in it. Here's how to think about your dragon in the early game. Your hatchery, okay, so you're building where the dragon lives. This is the hatchery. Daily you will get one free hatchery chest. So the building your hatchery, the building where your dragon lives and level ups, is a top 3 priority upgrade from day one. The faster your hatchery levels, the faster your dragon matures. The faster your dragon matures, the sooner you become a real threat on the map. Different dragons have different abilities. Some are better for combat, some have abilities that support your alliance, some are stronger in a specific types of battles. With 28 dragons at launch, the tier list conversation is going to be a whole video on its own, and that's coming very soon to this channel. Okay, but for right now, as a beginner, the key thing to know is this: invest in your dragon consistently. Don't neglect it to focus purely on buildings and troops. Your dragon is your most powerful individual asset. And there's one more layers here that's unique to Dragonfire. If you link to your HBO Max account to the game, you earn in-game rewards for watching House of the Dragon Season 3. The show and the game are actually connected, so if you're actually already watching the show, and honestly, why wouldn't you be? Link your account, free rewards, free progression. So now, I said this earlier, but I want to go deeper on it because I don't think people take it seriously enough until they get burned. I mean, this is not a solo game. Let me be very direct about that. If you try to play Dragonfire as a lone wolf, building your base, farming quietly, not joining an alliance, you will get attacked, you will get farmed for resources, and you will fall so far behind that it stops being fun. That's not me being negative, that's just how the game is designed. Your alliance here, this is the alliance icon here. Your alliance is your survival mechanism and your growth engine at the same time. Being in an active alliance means you have people to help speed up your builds, defend you when you get hit, coordinate on the map, and work together on those campaign stage objectives I mentioned earlier. Now, factions are the bigger layer above alliance. Your faction is a team we are fighting for in the rain. Multiple alliances make up a faction, and the faction collectively is working to control King's Landing. So if your individual growth fits your alliance fits your faction, and your factions fight for the Iron Throne. When you are picking an alliance to join, especially as a new player, look for a few things. Is it active? Are people actually talking and coordinating? Is the leadership organized? A small active alliance is worth 10 times more than a huge dead one. Don't just join the biggest one you see, join the one that's actually playing the game. Okay, I want to leave you with something that is not a mechanical tip, because I think this is actually what separates the player who have great experience in the game from ones who burn out after 3 weeks. The mindset shift. The mindset shift is this: think ahead, not just right now. What I mean is, the best players in every Forex game I've ever seen are always looking at least one or two steps forward. They're not just asking what should I build today. They are asking what does my faction need from me in 5 days when this campaign objective goes live. What position do I need to be in the map? What resources do I need to stockpile? The game literally nudges you towards this. The campaign panel exists to show you the upcoming objectives before they are active. Use it, look ahead, communicate with your team, and make decisions now that set up your for success later. That's the habit that wins reigns. The players who are reactive, who just log in and click around and react to whatever's happening, will always be playing catch up. The players who are proactive, who read the campaign, talk their alliance, plan a few days ahead, those are players who have fun and win rewards and actually feel like they are part of something. Alright, that's the full foundation. Okay, so let me recap it fast. Dragonfire is a 4x strategic game set in the Dance of the Dragons. The rain system runs 8 weeks. Compete for King's Landing. Permanent progress carries over. Okay, so check for campaign for the big picture. Okay, so now I mean, quest and events for right now: invest in your dragon consistently, join an active alliance immediately, and start thinking ahead, not just today. That's everything you need to get started on the right foot. So next video I'm going into the optimal base build to order, exactly what to upgrade in what sequence and why, because your build order in the first week shapes your entire reign and most players get it wrong. That video is dropping, I mean, this week, and that will be a lot of information for you guys, because I'll show you everything how you can upgrade, and you can upgrade a dragon as well. So that will be a deep video. So drop a comment below and tell me which dragon did you bond with first. I want to know what everyone's rolling with. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll see you in the next one. Fire and blood. Bye bye.